Alright, so today we're going to be looking at how we break chain and then put it back together using Masterlink. So what we're going to need is a piece of chain, a Masterlink, a chain breaker, and a pair of pliers. So to start off, I've just got a scrap piece of chain here so that we're not wasting any of our material. And then the way chain works is it has an inner link and then an outer link, and then an inner link and outer link, and it goes in that order. And with a Masterlink, we can only connect two inner links together. So if you can see what we've got here, we've already got two inner links on our ends, but this isn't the right length for what we want. So we're going to shorten it up by one full link here. And so to do that, we start off by taking our chain breaker and making sure it's all the way open. And then we can take our link here and clamping one end of the outer link, then we can start screwing our chain breaker together, and we can see we've got this pin in here that's starting to extend as I screw this handle. And then we want to make sure that that pin is in contact with the pin on the chain. So it's this pin, but it's on the other side. And then once we make sure that that's what's being pushed on, we screw this the rest of the way until it starts to firm up. And we stop and back up. And what that should have just done was push that pin through that end of our chain. And you can see now our one link here is kind of splayed out. And now we can do the same thing on the other end of that same link. So we can just clamp it in place, and then we start screwing this together, and we make sure that our chain breaker pin is in contact with the chain pin that we want to push out, and then we just screw our handle a little bit. And then when I release, we've got this figure 8 piece that came off, and we've got a single link, or our broken off section of chain, and then we've got a piece that looks sort of like this. It's a figure 8 piece with two pins. That's our leftover piece. We don't need that anymore. And now, so we've broken our chain to our desired length. And now we want to put a Masterlink on it. Alright? So we can start by opening up the Masterlink. So we take our pliers, and the way the Masterlink works is it's got a clip here. You can sort of see that. And we put one end of the pliers on the pin next to the clip, open end of the clip, and then the other end of the pliers actually on the open end of the clip. And then when we push together, the clip comes off. Can set that down, and then one end of the figure 8 piece, or one figure 8 piece, comes off. And now we're just left with this piece with two pins again. And so we take that, we put our two ends of our chain next to each other, and slide the pins through the two holes. So now they're together. And then we take our figure 8 piece and slide it back onto the piece. And then we take our clip, and again you'll want pliers here because it makes things easier. And we put one end on the pin, and this time one end on the closed end of the clip. And then when we squeeze together, it locks our clip into place. And there we have a loop of chain that, if we're longer, could probably be used for something on our robot.